Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting edition of the Party Team's Table Talks. I am your host, Marty the Party Spurlock, and today we will be going over Party Blackjack. These are the things you will need on your blackjack table in order to be successful. We have our chips, which all have different values, clearly marked on the chip value cards. There will be one for you as well as some for your players if they have questions as to what their chips are worth. You will find the Party Team business cards, and they have Blackjack basic strategy printed on the back. Make sure to encourage your players to take a card home with them in case they would like to have their own Party Team party. We also have coasters for each player, and we want to make sure that people use these so that we can keep our tables in great shape and looking great for our clients. We have here a tip cup, which you will need to check the website when you confirm your event to see if tip cups are allowed or not. If they are, it's recommended to bring a dollar bill to put inside of it to prime the pump, so to speak, and let people know what the tip jar is for. Lastly, we have the deck shoe filled with cards, and we have our discard rack. If you'll notice, the discard rack has a QR code on the side, which people can use to link directly to a Google review page. So when your players are having a fantastic time, which we know they will, encourage them to use this and leave a 5-star Google review for us. These are the things you will need to deal Party Blackjack. Today we will be showing you how to deal Party Blackjack. All right, as you'll see here, we've got our table all set up and ready to go. As the dealer, you're going to first take the first card from your shoe, and we're going to burn it. We're going to do that after every time we shuffle before we start dealing. All right, so to start out, we're going to start on our left-hand side, dealing one card for each player face up and one face down for the dealer. And then we'll go around and we will give everybody their second card. And we will expose one card for the dealer hand. Now, if you have an ace or a 10 as your up card for the dealer, then you must check to see if you have a blackjack right away. You do that with just a quick little corner peek. Once you establish that you don't have a blackjack, then you can continue the hand. So we're going to start on the left-hand side. We've got a 14 against an 8. The book would tell us to take a hit, so we're going to go ahead and put a card out. That's a 7 for 21. That's perfect. Once a player hits 21, they're good to go. We don't give them any more cards. All right, here we go. We're going to move along here. We've got a 4 and a 5 for 9. We're going to go ahead and take a hit. They're going to get a 7 for 16. We're going to go ahead and just stay there. They're not going to take another card. All right, on this next hand, as you can see, we have 2 5s for a total of 10. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little maneuver called the double down. So we're going to put an equal amount of chips behind the bet, and we're going to slide out one card face down, and that is all they get. It's whether that card is good or bad. On a double down, you only get one more card. Now moving along, we've got a pair of 5s. We're going to go the opposite way on this one, and we're going to split them and turn them into 2 hands. Now when you split 2 cards, they have to be of equal value, which means that they could be a pair of 5s, a pair of 6s, but also remember that the 10s, jacks, queens, and kings are all worth 10 points, so they are all equal value. So if you had a king and a queen, you could still split them since they are both considered 10s. So here we have the 2 5s. We will put out a bet equal to the bet in place to the side of it, and we're going to give them a card on the first hand. Now it's important to realize with the split, we will play the first hand to completion before the other card is dealt on the other hand. So we'll start out here. We've got 9. We're going to take one more. We've got 19. That one's going to stay. So then we'll move on to the second card. There's an 8. So we're going to go ahead and take another hit. A 2 puts us up to 10. We're going to go ahead and do another one. And a 9 is going to put us at 19. So we're going to stay there. Now at this point, we'll make sure that everything is correct, and we will flip over our whole card and expose our hand. Here we have 18. So we will pay these 19s. Now a little bit of drama. We got to check our double down. Oh, it's a 3. That's no good. So we've got to take this bet. Now, once you take the bet, go ahead and pull the cards right away. That way you know whether you've taken care of a bet or not, and there's not just chips or cards hanging out. All right, 16 on this one. We're going to go ahead and take that bet and put those cards away. And on the end, our nice little 21. We're going to pay them up here. Now at this point, you'll go ahead and collect your cards, put them in the discard rack, and ask your players to rebet.